Good evening. Glad you're with us this Tuesday evening at 5. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Micah Smith. Tonight, the city of Denver is working to clear a homeless encampment at West Colfax and Umatilla.
It's a coordinated effort to move the roughly 95 people from that location into housing. Denver 7's Russell Haythorne is live at that encampment tonight.
Russell, a majority are being moved into a micro community in the Overland neighborhood.
Yeah, that's right, Micah. The vast majority of the individuals who were moved out of this encampment today will be placed over in the new tiny home village that just opened up today at Santa Fe and Evans. The rest of the individuals who were moved out of this encampment today will be placed in hotels recently purchased by the city as the city of Denver tries to give these individuals a chance to get back on their feet.
We're going to throw this up in the wheelchair.
They are bagging up their belongings,
Get things going.
heading for what could be a new beginning.
We're waiting for them to come and housing people to take us hopefully to a tiny village or something.
Incredible efforts to get people indoors to stability and connected to services.
A sweep of the encampment at Umatilla and Colfax. But unlike sweeps in the past that sent people to nowhere, everyone here is heading to either a new micro community of 60 tiny homes off Santa Fe and Evans, or one of the hotels the city is using to house the homeless.
This is a lot better of a situation instead of just kicking us out like we're roaches. I'm going to a woman-only and LGBTQ community.
Jesse Padikin is headed to a hotel, while others,
My post-traumatic stress, Doug.
like Taylor and Duck Duck, are heading to the new tiny home village.
So is he going to the tiny home with you?
Oh, yeah.
They allow animals in there?
Yeah, they let me in.
Are you excited about this?
Absolutely. Chance to get going again.
The new tiny home village will house up to 60 individuals. Each new unit features a bed, a desk, and a floor heater. There are also 2 community rooms.
Showers, bathrooms, kitchen, laundry.
For Leticia, who has been living out of her car, it offers hope.
I'm gonna go check it out. I think that's awesome.
I think that's amazing as long as they can help more people. I know there's a lot of people who make it bad for others by not following the rules and stuff, but what about the people who do? I think a lot of people suffer for other people's actions and it's not fair.
And as the buses rolled out, the city's Department of Housing and Stability pledging to make good on a promise to get people off the streets for good.
This is a big day for the city and county and Denver for unhoused residents and for our community as a whole. From living outside on the streets where they're exposed to the weather and elements and dangers to indoors where they can get connected to wraparound support services and a pathway to permanent housing.
As you can see, there are still a few individuals lingering about here. Everyone was supposed to be out of here by 2 o'clock this afternoon. As for what's next, the City of Denver's Department of Transportation and Infrastructure, or DOTI, will roll in at 6:30 tomorrow morning with front end loaders, and they will literally scoop all of the remaining trash, debris, and tents out of here. They'll load it into dump trucks and take it away. They say this area will be entirely cleaned up by tomorrow afternoon, and then the new mayor will start patrolling this area. That's his approach to ensuring that new encampments don't pop up, something the previous administration had a lot of trouble controlling. I'm Russell Haythorne, live tonight for Denver 7.
All right, certainly an interesting approach there, Russell. Thank you. And looking closer, today's efforts are part of Mayor Mike Johnston's All in Mile High initiative, formerly House 1000. I checked the city's dashboard, which shows as of last week, a total of 1,293 people have been moved indoors since last year. Now, of those, nearly 1,200 are still in a shelter or permanent housing. That's a success rate of 93%, according to the city.
Workers with a local nonprofit helping the unhoused are looking at options to unionize. Colorado Coalition for the Homeless Employees tell Denver 7 they are hoping to form a union to address their concerns over high staffing, turnover, low pay.
Pay is a huge issue. A lot of our employees also qualify for some of the same benefits that our clients do because they are not being paid enough to survive in Denver.
We are digging into those factors and employees' efforts to unionize. We'll have that for you tonight on Denver 7 News at 6.